Ever wondered why breaking free from certain behaviors seems almost impossible? A question that riddles many as they grapple with habits they desperately wish to discard. These are not just habits, but addictive behaviors that often exert a profound impact on individuals' lives, robbing them of their potential. This is where we introduce a proven method known as cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. Now, what is CBT? It's a type of psychotherapeutic treatment that helps individuals understand the thoughts and feelings that influence their behaviors. It's grounded in the belief that our thoughts, not external events, shape our feelings. CBT is particularly effective in dealing with addictive behaviors. It's like a mental health toolkit, offering a range of strategies that can be tailored to fit individual needs. Whether it's an addiction to alcohol, pornography, or masturbation, CBT empowers individuals with the skills to manage their addictive behaviors, altering the way they think and behave. The effectiveness of CBT in treating addictions isn't just a claim, it's backed by extensive research and studies. For instance, the book Cognitive Therapy of Substance Abuse by Aaron T. Beck et al. Provides profound insights into the application of CBT in substance abuse cases. Similarly, the work of Dr. Judith S. Beck in her book Cognitive Behavior Therapy, Basics and Beyond, offers a comprehensive guide to CBT, further emphasizing its effectiveness in treating a variety of psychological disorders, including addictions. CBT is not a quick-fix remedy. It's a journey of self-discovery and transformation, a journey that requires patience, persistence, and courage. But the rewards are immense, offering a path to a more fulfilling, addiction-free life. Now that we understand what CBT is, let's delve deeper and unravel the mechanics of CBT, the tool that can help us reclaim our lives from the clutches of addictive behaviors. How does cognitive behavioral therapy help in overcoming addictive behaviors? Well, let's dive into the mechanics of it. At its core, CBT is based on the idea that our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors are interconnected. Change one, and it's like knocking over the first domino in a line, setting off a chain reaction that impacts the rest. CBT helps individuals identify and change patterns of thinking that lead to harmful behaviors. It's like being a detective of your own mind, sussing out the thought patterns that lead you down paths you'd rather avoid. Let's break it down further. CBT involves two main steps: cognitive restructuring and behavioral activation. Cognitive restructuring is about identifying negative or inaccurate thoughts and challenging them. This is where you train your mind to question its own assumptions. It's like having a debate with yourself and winning. Then comes behavioral activation. This involves learning to engage in activities that are rewarding and consistent with healthier thinking. It's about replacing old harmful behaviors with new beneficial ones. Think of it like reprogramming a computer with a more efficient beneficial code. Many scholars and experts have delved into the intricacies of CBT. For instance, in his book Feeling Good, The New Mood Therapy, Dr. David Burns provides a comprehensive guide on how CBT works and how it can be used to overcome various negative emotional states. Similarly, in Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, Basics and Beyond, Dr. Judith Beck gives an in-depth understanding of CBT's mechanisms and its application in therapy. Understanding the mechanics of CBT is like gaining a new tool in your arsenal, a tool that can be wielded against a range of addictive behaviors. Whether it's alcohol addiction, pornography, masturbation, or any other form of addiction, CBT offers a structured approach to tackling these issues head-on. So we now know how CBT works, but how can you apply it to your life? His is a question that many people grappling with addictive behaviors ask. The good news is, CBT offers a practical and effective approach to overcoming addictions. The first step is gaining self-awareness. Through CBT, you learn to identify your thought patterns that lead to addictive behaviors. The book, Feeling Good, The New Mood Therapy, by David D. Burns, is a great resource to understand how our thoughts influence our behaviors. Once you've identified these thought patterns, the next step is recognizing your triggers. Triggers are situations or emotions that provoke cravings for the addictive behavior. Maybe it's stress from work, loneliness, or even boredom. CBT equips you with the tools to pinpoint these triggers and prepare for them. Now, you might be wondering, how do I prepare for triggers? This is where coping strategies come into play. These are healthy, positive actions that you can take instead of succumbing to the addictive behavior. For instance, instead of reaching for a bottle of alcohol when you're stressed, you might choose to go for a run or meditate. The book Addictive Thinking, Understanding Self-Deception by Abraham J. Twersky offers insightful coping strategies that can help you navigate triggers. But remember, overcoming addiction is not a one-size-fits-all journey. What works for one person might not work for another. That's why it's crucial to tailor these CBT principles to your unique situation. The book Overcoming Addictions: The Spiritual Solution by Deepak Chopra delves into how you can personalize these strategies to suit your needs. Lastly, be patient with yourself. Overcoming addiction is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks, but don't let them discourage you. Instead, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. With the right approach and determination, overcoming addictive behaviors is within your reach. This is not just a comforting phrase, it's a reality backed by countless success stories and scientific research. So, are you ready to embark on this journey to a healthier, happier you? Wondering if cognitive behavioral therapy really works in real life? As an organization, we constantly receive positive stories from all over the world that illustrate the transformative power of cognitive behavioral therapy. Their stories showcase individuals who have battled and conquered their addictions using this unique approach. One person who wrote us is James from Canada, once a high-functioning alcoholic, whose life was spiraling out of control. James started using CBT techniques to address the triggers that led him to drink. He learned to replace his negative thoughts with positive ones, and gradually, the urge to drink diminished. Today, James is 8 years sober and has regained control over his life. Next, we had Sarah, a young woman who struggled with a pornography addiction. She felt trapped and ashamed, but when she discovered CBT, she found a way out. Sarah worked tirelessly to understand her addiction's root causes and changed her thought patterns. Now she lives free of her past addiction, and she's using her experience to help others going through similar struggles. Then there was David, who battled a compulsive masturbation addiction. Through CBT, David learned to recognize his triggers and develop healthier coping mechanisms. He replaced his compulsive behavior with productive activities, and it transformed his life. Today, David leads a balanced life, free from the shackles of his former addiction. These stories are more than just stories. They are testaments to the transformative power of cognitive behavioral therapy. Each individual faced their addiction, accepted it, and then took the necessary steps to overcome it using CBT. But remember, everyone's journey is unique. What worked for James, Sarah, and David may not work for everyone. The key is to find what works for you. Experiment with different CBT techniques, and don't be afraid to seek professional help. Remember, recovery is a journey, not a destination. It's about progress, not perfection. It's about change, not comparison. And most importantly, it's about hope, not despair. As you can see, cognitive behavioral therapy is a powerful tool in overcoming addictive behaviors. Remember, the first step toward change is acceptance.